Is the mic working? Let me check if the mic. Yeah, the mic is working. Hello, everyone. It's me, Parker. Today we're going to be checking out Flight Radar 24. We're going to be looking at all these planes. I have a filter set. Uh, I just made a random name, but I have all these different planes. So, yeah, these are all the planes. That's a P-51 I found. But that's not the one I found. These are all the random fighter jets.
First of all, I wanted to fill the land section with these planes with the bubbles. You see, the two sections are mostly separated by rocks. Just in case a little water leaks through, this beaker should absorb it, keeping the land.
These are all the random like T-45 Goosehawks and stuff. That's a B-52. That's a B-52. These are C-17s. That's a C-5. Apparently there's like something going on with these things. I don't know. That's another C-130. That's a U-2. That's a V-22. Two of them apparently. And yeah, there's lots of planes. Random things going on. I have no idea. I'm seeing a lot of these like C-17s.
Alright, the base of the tank is now complete. And after filling it with water, it looked even better.
Random fighter jets everywhere.
Avid peregriner, you already know what the next step is. Let's get some plants, baby. First of all, I went to Walmart, of course.
If you could hear that in the background, that's just a TV show I was watching. We got these C-130s. I'm gonna add some more aircraft.
But in the water portion, I put in all the water plants, which definitely brought the whole thing to life a little bit more. And now the final step of finishing this enclosure is the cleanup crew. And you'll see what I mean by that in a second, but let's go to Petco. Okay, now first of all, we need to get something that's going to eat up any algae that grows in the water. And in this thing here, you can see there's some aquatic nereid snails. Yeah, those little things there.
Sadly, I cannot find the A-10.
Of course, had to buy a couple containers of spring
Not the.
which I could put on the land.
Yeah, nope.
Oh yes, I'm happy they have these in stock. Let's buy these too. When I got home, I first let the little
Flight Radar 24 owners, if you're watching this, please add like the Su-57 and the A-10s and all that. So, yeah. There's also this like weather thing. Whoa! Volcano eruptions. Check out that. Whoa!
Of course, the waterfall I built in the back should mostly filter the water, but just in case it gets too dirty, I've also got this tiny little filter. Well, this place is now 100%.
Jesus! What the heck?
And I'd say the enclosure is ready for the turtle.
That's insane.
Buddy, I got a big surprise for you. You know, I've kept you in this temporary tank for a day.
Let me, like,
Look
at the orbits.
There you go, boy. Welcome to your new home. Right away, the turtle climbed up onto the land to take a second to admire his new home. Then he jumped in the water and swam right up to a snail to try.
I wonder what playback does.
Which wasn't possible, of course, because of the shell, so he kind of gave up. Well, thanks. Clearly, this guy's hungry, and I already know he has some crazy hunting packets for worms. So let's go and test a bunch of different foods to see which he likes the most. First of all, little turtle. These are the normal.
I'm gonna try to find the F-35.
Right away, he picked up the scent and ate one of them. Then he continued to eat a bunch more. In fact, he was loving it so much that I even tried to do some tricks with him by dropping a pellet into his mouth. And yeah, he doesn't really have a good reaction time. Oh, okay, yeah, he definitely likes those. But next up, I've got a little cricket doused in calcium powder, which I'm just gonna go and
Not really anything.
walk out. There you go. You see, the calcium powder on this cricket not only makes it stand out more, but it also provides the nutrients to keep the turtle shell nice and strong. Now, at first, it was just crawling around the land.
Weird.
So I dumped it in the water where the turtle, yeah, and it ate it. I didn't even get to capture capture the strike on camera since it was so fast, but yeah, you can see he thoroughly enjoyed it and even ate some scraps off the floor. Okay. This guy likes to get his protein in. I like that. But he also has to get his fruits and veggies, or I guess just veggies. But I'm gonna try and feed him this carrot. Let's see what happens. So I waved it in front of him for a second until he gave it a bit of interest underwater. He went up to it and bit it a couple times, but each time he bit it, he would just end up letting go. I guess his bite wasn't strong enough to cut off the carrot, so I cut a little piece off myself and put it in front of him. He then bit it, gave it a little taste, and ultimately just spat it back out. He's just like me, leaving his vegetables on the plate as he swam away. Alright, now let's do some worms. Before I cut that thing with the dirt, let's just warm the turtle up for worms. Let's get in on some of these blowworms.
Normal random planes.
Blowworms come in these little packets and they're frozen.
There he is.
Put in water, they start to
F-35.
all over the place. So I waved them around.
Get that picture.
Else, and immediately he snapped at it and basically ate them whole.
So I have this thing. So where I find rare looking like planes, I will screenshot them immediately to get like a good shot at them to see what the heck they are. Well, not to see what they are, but like, I don't know.
There, I waited, hoping he would do something, but he kind of just stood there, not stopping on the floor to convince the worms to come up.
C5.
The worm in front of his
Yep.
head, and when he didn't show any interest, I put a whole pile of worms in front of him, which he
I'm gonna have a part 2 soon, so see you later. And
waved a worm in front of him again, and literally instantly, he
yeah.
grabbed it and